Welcome to the Canadian Scrapbooker Magazine web show. My name is Jackie. On today's show, we are going to be creating flowers using supplies from your first aid kit. You will never look at gauze the same way again. Today, we're going to turn this gauze that you have found in your first aid kit into these gorgeous flowers. Gauze usually comes in wraps like this. Take it apart, and we're going to cut it right in half. And the reason why we cut it in half is so that the flower is a little bit thinner and not so deep, but you can experiment with this at home. Unravel a length, whatever length you like. And then you're going to put it into some dye, and I've already created this dye earlier on. It's just some water and some Stampin' Up! Dye or water-based inks. I just put a few drops inside there, swooshed it around, basically throw that gauze right in there. I waited about 20 minutes, didn't do a bunch of experimenting with this. You might want to. I imagine it's going to vary the degree of color that you see when you pull the gauze out. Pull it out, wring it out, lay it on a surface. That doesn't matter if you get any ink on it, and let it dry. And this is what it'll look like. So you can really see the difference that we have here. This is gorgeous. Now we're ready to create these flowers that you see right here on this card. Start off by just going tightly around your finger, just like so. Pull it off. Got a little tiny edge, and we're just going to slowly start wrapping around it, twisting and wrapping. And we can flatten it, and you can also turn it like this if you like, just constantly twisting and wrapping. And you know what, this is a really fun technique. You can make these flowers as thick as you like or as thin as you like. We can stop here and just make a little rosebud, or we can continue on. So you get the picture. At the end, when you're done, you actually don't even need to have any adhesive to put this together. Now we're nearing the end. Basically, what we're going to do is we're just going to tuck this in, just like so. Look at that! Perfection! Absolute perfection. You can even flip it over and use that side. What I've done on this card is I've created 3, and then I used a hot glue gun to glue 3 tightly together into place so that there's no spaces in between them. I also used a hot glue gun to adhere them to the card. We'll quickly put together this card that I actually did earlier on. I used a sheet of Quick Quotes pattern paper, a sheet of Adorn It Carolee's Creation paper, and then I had pre-dyed this piece of gauze to a soft beige. You can again see a little bit of the different shading. To polish this card up, we have some Harmony chipboard laser leaves. I'm going to add some ink onto them just to give it a little bit of pizzazz, just to the edges. Adhere it into place using my tape runner. And I'm going to continue to do the same thing with these 3 pieces. The saying on this card was created using a piece of vellum quick quote title that you see right here. Quick quotes have some of the most awesome sayings on vellum. Adhering vellum actually doesn't have to be tricky when you have vellum and more adhesive from Scotch. This makes adhering vellum so easy. We pop this piece into our color catcher, and I use this color catcher for absolutely everything because it protects my workstation. I'll spray it on. And it's instantly become a sticker. I've pre-cut this piece with pattern paper to put it on. When I rub it, you can see how you cannot see the adhesive underneath, so it's absolutely perfect. To finally put this all together, I have used some foam squares by Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L to pop that up onto a piece of I've matted it with a piece of patterned paper to match. And again, I've used my foam squares for a little accent and a little bit of ink. It's as easy as that, and you got a gorgeous little card. Lisa has shown another great way to use the gauze flowers here on her layout. As you can see, the gauze flowers act like waves, and they're connected as they run along the bottom part of her layout. She's glitzed them up with some Ranger Industries stickles. This layout was made completely using a kit from Quick Quotes, including the vellum Fun in the Sun title that you see and the rub-ons, and the ribbon and all those little journaling tags. That's all from Quick Quotes. This is a really fun beach-style, bright color layout. As an additional accent, Lisa has used Harmony tiles that you see down in the bottom there. We absolutely love the 3D and texture that these tiles give layouts. So, there you have it. Did you ever think that you would grab your first aid kit for scrapbooking supplies? Now you know you can. Till next time, take care and happy scrapbooking.